Hello, everybody. How's it going? I'll start now because whatever, I'm early, but it doesn't really matter, right? Might as well get it over and done with. That's how I consider. I've got a massive headache. It's horrible. Nice to see you people here. Mm. Alright, cool. We're a little bit early, but we'll get started. And then take some questions at the end, as usual. Yeah, Shiva's birthday today. Happy birthday, Shiva. This show is totally not dedicated to you because I don't like you that much. But Shane and Odie baked her a cake. New studios, yeah, it's working. We're just using it tomorrow, so you can tune in tomorrow to see the new studio. But we've done all the tests of the equipment. I've got to go out and get some new mics tomorrow, and then pull up the posters for the poster wall, etc. All that kind of jazz. All right, but let's get into why we are here. Can I fix my hair? Apparently not. Yeah, welcome to the Amazing Reborn Show. This show is about a game we're making called Diabolical. It's an FPS game, and you should know because you're probably regulars. And I need to be not on Dota 2. That's a good point. I am already on game development. That's fine. Okay, so let's get rid of some of my overlays with buttons. Monitor capture. Whoops. Yeah, okay, cool. Too good. Would you allow game modders to charge for mods in your game? I don't know, Loomies. I'll read what Gaben said on Reddit. Yeah, don't worry. We do all that stuff. All that stuff. I mean, I don't know what I mean. Okay. So what have we been up to? We didn't do a show last week because I was busy with the studio. This week I should have gone out for Shiva's birthday, but I was like, should probably do a show. So I'm here doing a show. So let's go over some of the production stuff because I pretty much turned into a producer for the last 2 weeks. Mainly due to the fact that the engine wasn't really workable in until today, and I've done some work in the engine, so I can show you that. Okay, so let's go through what we've done. Obviously, you can probably keep up to date with us just by following our Trello, and you necessarily don't need to listen to some of the art stuff I tell you. But whatever. We go through. Alright, so we've moved some stuff forward. Account system, yes, I designed that. Matchmaking, so then progress. Item pad model, that's under progress. This is the item pad pickup that we did. I think it needs a little bit more work on shape language. The idea is it's heavy kind of important items kind of float above it, and then maybe there will be, I wouldn't really give a huge indicator of when stuff spawns to the second, because I think that's a little bit too newbie friendly, but I might make something in terms of glowy lights that pulsate up that kind of suggest that things are going to happen, right? But we got this modeled up in high poly right now, and then we're just going to give it for feedback to the concept artist. It's not amazing. It could probably use some iterations, but you know, it's a pickup pad and we've got one. We did a shotgun. I'm pretty sure you guys might have saw that if it wasn't here for last week. This is the shotgun. This is actually your starting weapon for the game. I think it's great. I think it was way better than our previous shotgun attempt. So I'm happy with this shotgun, and the ammo will rotate on shots, and there will probably be an ammo pack higher up on your arm or something for awesomeness purpose. It's more important about the guns how they look in FOV than how they look like this, but this looks very good. It's a very strong shotgun concept. We also moved the old shotgun concept into a lightning gun concept. It's a little bit beefy in the FOV mode. This will take up a little bit too much room for a fast arena FPS. You want as much vision on your screen as possible. But we can scale it easily. I'm thinking when it fires, it's not actually going to be lightning, it's more going to be a beam. Because I don't really want lightning, I want a beam. I like beams. And then maybe the top here will kind of like kick in a little bit. So yeah, it will hopefully kick in a little bit and change as you fire and then go back to its original position when you're not firing. I want to have a good amount of feedback to the guns. I know a lot of Quake pros are going to want to turn off weapons at all, but it's fine. Rotate the LG 45 degrees and it's fine. You mean like this? Like put this at the top? That could be an interesting idea. We'll have to see. Shotguns are going to be hit scan, Pigpen. I don't find the shotgun too bulky, YOLO Zoidberg. I think it's actually pretty good. And then we also did a railgun. The railgun, the concept artist worked on the railgun this when he was sober, and then he did this while drinking wine. So though I like the overall concept here, I think the barrel definitely needs work, but the railgun will actually fire a bullet, and it will be a bullet which is still a hit scan instant, and it will leave a kind of diffusal effect in the air. All right, so it's going to be metallic rather than energy based. But really, the FOV, I even think that proportionally that this is slightly out. This should probably be to the right. But it's a nice railgun. So I don't really have give him vodka instead. Agreed to know. Vapor trail, that's a good word for it, Alita. Like a tracer shot, sort of. So tracer rounds. Not really sure what tracer rounds are. You can message me on Twitter. The FOV, you can change FOV in the engine anom 835. So you have zoom, and you can set all your FOVs for weapons as well in the settings. So you don't have to play on like just one FOV. If you want to have different FOV for weapons and different FOV for zooms on those weapons, you can set that up in your settings. What are the 4 round thingies? Yeah, what are they? I don't really know. Something that allows it to shoot really fast bullets. Okay. Alright, so that was some of our weapon concepts. So we've actually got our 4 starting weapons kind of worked in, which are going to be the rocket launcher, the railgun, the shotgun, and the kind of lightning gun, which will be the beam. I sent away for a global announcer lines. I haven't gotten back, but I emailed yesterday. So let me just check if I got anything sent over today. Nope. Hopefully I'll get those next week. The Eggbot model, by the way, we've now got this with low poly over to the animators. I think we're going to make the forearms a little bit smaller. They're a little bit big because this is where the weapon attaches here on the kind of pivot point, and then there will be something going on here. The modeler actually put an RC signal here. Like, how'd you call that? Like a remote control thingy, right? Let me ask you if you like this, because I think it makes the game a little bit too kiddie to have a little poll. Do you want an antenna? Yes. Looks fun. No. Looks bad. Yeah, it's an antenna, sorry. I'm just gonna create a poll, and then you guys can vote. Do you even English? I don't know what did I call it? Like some sort of RC shit? I personally think the antenna makes the model look a little bit kiddie, but I'm not sure. I wouldn't mind some additional feedback from you guys. You know, I don't like the idea of why would it need a receiver. You know, I don't know. Like he just put it in there, the modeler, because you know that's what he was doing. Maybe it's good. Maybe you guys like it. No, it looks bad. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna remove it, but. All right. 74, 26. Yeah, maybe we can put some antennas on there as an option for a cosmetic for people that actually want an antenna for whatever reason. But this is my general thought as well. Maybe you guys are agreeing with me because I'm manipulative. Who's to say? Yeah, the model's built to do Gibbs, Voodoo, Doody. What else have we done? So we done the rocket launcher, lightning gun. Oh yeah, we got some models started. We can show you these. The actual pad looks like this. This is a high poly for the pickup pad. And this is the early versions of our lightning gun, just kind of being blocked out right now. So we're keeping in mind very much the FOV on this one to make sure it looks good, because we have a early version of our rocket launcher which was sent over by Oliver, who's one of the modelers working from home, and it's okay. I mean, it's a good base textures, but of course it could probably look really good with some more work which we're put into the rocket launcher. But yeah, so hopefully we'll have some weapons in game soon, and that'll be awesome. Yeah, I probably shouldn't state my own opinion, Tulu, before I ask questions. YOLO Zoidberg, do I like the idea of Overwatch? Yeah, I think Overwatch will be a good game. Yeah. Okay, so then I got the engine back. And I got to work today in the engine. So let me see if I can... do I have any video options to go in... sorry guys, you're going to have... I'm going to put this in source. So we got the engine back today because Firefrog came back to Sweden, and that meant that we were able to I was able to work in the engine for one day, but that's sometimes enough because I can work sometimes pretty fast. Alright, where's the... I'm just looking for you guys. Please don't bring up porn. Please don't bring up porn. Okay, you guys are here. Right. Alright, cool. We've got someone working on the GUI, by the way. So this will be hopefully overhauled pretty soon. Edit. Incubator. So I made a map today. Let's just check you guys can see this. Yeah, okay, you can see this. Alright, I made a map today. So we fixed a lot of stuff in the engine. We had one day and literally I made a map and then we fixed a lot of little things. Okay. So we changed the size of the blocks. If you look at this view here is meant to be from our concept from the cello, which I can actually show you if you are that way inclined that you would like to see for reference. One sec. Okay, so hope you guys are doing okay, by the way. Sorry if I'm speeding this. I don't know why I'm going so fast, but OBS. Nope, that's not OBS. That's OBS. So that is the shot that I was building for this room. which basically means I was just, kind of building it that it would work, and yeah. So we're building this room just so the artists that are creating the assets can actually make the assets specifically for this room, and then we can reuse them obviously in other rooms, etc. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I can take off. I got game capture on now. Okay, so I've decided on the amount of the size of the blocks, and it's kind of final right now until I've obviously find a problem. But basically these walls are 6 high, which means if you looked at the previous concept, the pieces of metallic wall would start at block 2 to go to 3, which is about fine. And then I added the props of the models just to test the sizes. Obviously the size, this is the size we're going for here. This one's slightly smaller, but I want to go for this size, which is, it doesn't really, if I tell you it wouldn't really matter, but it's 0.4 compared to, because it comes from Maya. But this is about the size. Maybe it's a little bit too low to the ground. I'm not really sure. We'll have to get the other model in. This was our tester model to test the shape language of the Eggbot, which is our main character, one of our main characters. We got 3. So we did that, and then I made a map. This is Frantic, which was originally made by Swelt, who is an old kind of Quake World CPMA player. I put some of the models in as well, just so I can see what they look like from a distance, etc. But I made this map today. It actually only took me about 2 hours to make the whole of Frantic. I can go into play mode as well, and I've also been able to like put in jump pads. There is obviously jump pads in game already, and there's also teleporters. There's no graphics for a teleporter, but there is a teleporter here. So we did that. I did this this morning, which was fun, making maps. But I got all the proportions about right. Obviously my game mechanics are slightly different than Quake. I actually set all my variables for movement speed and jump height based off actually just a couple of blocks and what felt right for me. And then I actually kind of looked at Quake and I was like, actually I've kind of got something already very similar. So my game's probably a little bit more interesting on the vertical side of gameplay, but both are very similar. What I did with the jump mechanics, what I did with the jumping, I should have bought Reflex Dev Team. Yeah, well, those guys are doing good, so I'm happy they're still developing over New Zealand or Australia, wherever they come from. So, just to give you an idea, just to change some variables to show you, we can change our view height. Our view height's currently 40, right? Which basically means we should feel about a block high. So I actually probably feel a little bit bigger than a block right now. Originally I was working in 58 and I felt way taller than a block. So I changed that to 40. I'm just trying to tweak everything. The impulse jump height that I decided that was pretty good to get up 1 block was jump impulse is the command. It's 330. This allows you just to smoothly get up a block, and you should be able to strafe up pretty nicely as well. There is double jump in this game. So the double jump impulse is fizz, double jump 1 to set it on. And then the double jump impulse is actually slightly more powerful than the original jump. It's actually 570. So the first jump is 530. The second jump is 570. And this just means if there's a 2 block high, you can get up to it. And then you can land on top of a 2 block. Okay? So you jump. I had a problem with double jump that I was working on today. Which was I wasn't enjoying double jump because just before I hit the ground, if I pressed jump too soon, I would actually jump again, like just before I hit the ground, and it was messing up my strafe jumping. So today we added a double jump threshold, which is a command which basically means that the double jump, you have to be at a greater speed vertically to be able to double jump. So it means if you're falling, you can't hit jump again and you will double jump. But if you're climbing, you can actually double jump. So it becomes quite intuitive to be able to be like jump, jump, you know. But I've put a minus 300 threshold on the double jump, which means that you can be falling at like 300 units per second and still double jump, which basically is nice because if I set the threshold to 0 and I want to double jump and I jump and then try when I'm at my peak, I miss my double jump a lot because I'm just on my downward momentum. But if I set the threshold to minus 300, it basically means I give just enough leeway that you can do your double jump and not have to time it so overly accurately, which is kind of annoying when I was testing. It also means you can kind of space your double jump out quite lengthily, so you can get quite a lot of distance, which is one way to use double jump. But there's actually been a side effect of double jump with how we've designed it on the impulse. Basically, if you can jump one block like this with a single jump, and then you can jump 2 with a normal double jump, if you actually press double jump very quickly, you can go even higher because it's calculating your speed and impulse and kind of it just makes you go higher. So you can actually jump up to 3 blocks high with a really well-timed double jump. Just double tapping jump really quickly, right? Which is actually really, really, really fucking cool because it's like having a little mini rocket jump. But it does mean that I'll probably have to put double jump if I'm going to keep it that it makes you jump 3 blocks high on an energy system. So you can't just spam the double jump, right? It's, yeah. It seems additive. So if you look at the 3 numbers at the bottom of the screen, there's 100, 0, 100. The 0 is meant to be your energy. So yeah, call it a feature. But it is a lot of fucking fun. Like, it really is fun. And yeah. So, but it kind of breaks some maps. Because if you look at Frantic, right, it's very nice. I can do all my strafe jumping. You know, I'm in my second movement physics. I can slide a little bit. I can jump around. I'm awesome. You know, and all this shit, right? And then I'm in here, I pick red armor up, why not? There's red armor now, and I come out. And this is, just to tell you how double jump could break it, this is 4 blocks high, right? Which means no matter what I do, I can never get up to 4 blocks high from a double jump, right? Which is okay, right? I'm happy with that. Go through the teleporter, and I'm here at the top, right? I drop down, normally there's a yellow armor there. And, and the double jump here, I just broke the map. So, so it's kind of fucking powerful in that regard because I literally just broke some of the map, and even here I can just double jump up. I'm like, fuck stairs, bitch! I double jump. But it's really fun. But if it's on an energy-based system, I'm okay with it, right? Because it actually adds a nice amount of verticals to the game, and people can design their maps knowing that 4 blocks high is undouble jumpable too. Okay, that makes sense. Undouble jumpable. Good English, James. Oops, hit the jump pad. Yeah, rip yellow. And then you can actually use the double jump here as well to get up, you know, from the lower area. But yeah, I kind of... I'm fine with having slightly bigger maps as well. What about making the edge top blocks a few pixels higher? The blocks right now are 100 by 100. By 100. So 3 blocks is 300 units tall. The character is roughly 100 units tall. Like this little dude here. We're big as that guy. Just about 100, just over actually. So yeah, it's really up to people to see what they want to do, but I'm very happy with the double jump feeling and the threshold of it. And I'll zip this game up that I've been working on today. And I've only had the engine back for 1 day in 2 weeks, so I did get quite a lot done. But yeah. Oh yeah, we also fixed teleporters, by the way, just so you want to know. Basically, to go to edit mode, if you want to like change rotations of teleporters now, so if you go in one direction and come out another direction, you can just change the teleporter rotation. So it's rotate, and then, for example, my target, which is my teleporter exit, and then I can rotate it to say 90. Hopefully this works, and I should come out at a weird angle. Yeah, I came out facing the same way I went in, right? I came out, yeah. So if I want to change that to be the direction I want to come out, which is probably 270, then I go in, and now I come out the right direction, right? So there's teleporters, there's jump pads, you know, that stuff's actually been in game for like almost a fucking, like a decade in this engine. But little things like that, for some reason we didn't fix. But now it's fixed. So I'm going to add item pickups real soon and connect it to the gameplay. And we've got a spawn system. So we can actually have playable mechanics, hopefully like really soon, which is what we're going for. The other thing as well to mention with the double jump, by the way, is because if you do a jump and then bolt and you can jump again, Volt is like an impulse that sends you in a direction, no matter what your previous direction was. So if I jump forward and Volt right, I just kind of dodge in the air. But it now means that you can jump, Volt, and then jump again. So you can kind of do that triple jump mechanic, which is nice. But yeah, and I haven't fixed the weapons. I do apologize. I only opened the script today. Oh, and another thing we fixed as well for you guys is that you can actually change your backpack just by pressing num1 to 3 now. If you look at the text in the bottom left, you have a kinetic backpack, which is the first movement system. Then you have a jet backpack, which is the movement system, which has sliding, strafe jumping. And then you also have the avionic backpack. I don't know where these names came from, which is the air control. So you can switch. You can quickly switch between your movement systems for testing purposes, or you just want to play with your mate, and you're like, let's play this movement system, and then you can just press F3. But it's in testing right now. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, working on the stuff. Sorry, questions. Make the top block 100 by 105, so you can't make the jump. Yeah, YOLO Zoidberg, you can actually create a block which is only 10 pixels high and layer it on top if you want to prevent that. Maybe but it's up to you. What exactly am I looking at? Wind Explorer. This is a video game we're making called Diabotical. It's like a spiritual successor to Quake. What engine are you using and what language is it in? YOLO Zoidberg. It's in C++ and it's our own engine. Do you have special bot abilities? Yeah, we do have special bot abilities. And I'm not playing with those right now on designing. I'm actually just going to really focus on the movement again and just try and get that back, because we basically changed the map editor to add props and ununiformed blocks and uniform blocks, and then we changed all the block size. So yeah, we did that. The game's called Diabotical. It's a FPS game. I'll upload the zip, yeah. And I'll tell you, website is down because we paid it a day late. The servers for the website. Okay, so... Oh, and also I changed the player FOV. Not that you guys really care, but the... oh, wait, it's video. I changed the video FOV from 78, which was that, to 80. It just felt a little bit more fluent. I've got to fix some stuff, though. Like, when you hit corners, you kind of get a little bit too pushed. I want it to have a little bit more, less friction, so you don't have so many problems kind of navigating, etc. Oh yeah, I have one of the abilities in now, which is called reverse. I'm on the avionic backpack, so if I press shift, I actually just rewind my movement, which is kind of cool. And then yeah, I guess that's kind of an ability, but We have some abilities in, I just haven't organized them. So let me show you how to edit your backpacks when you get them, when I upload. Arena FPS, any thoughts of allowing backpacks to be swapped in the released game, perhaps using a pickup? I actually think Arena FPS, we've talked a little bit about having like a maximum amount of backpack switches as an option, and then you can switch on death, something like this, but I'm not really sure. Anyway, so there's 3 backpacks. You can change them by numpad 1 to 3. I'll quit the game now, and I'll show you how to edit them. Basically, you just go into your basically, it's called physics 1, 2, and 3 in the engine. Open them with like Notepad++, and basically you get this. And these are just the variables for the physics. So because the newbie movement has haste on shift, I put that. Bind mouse up, move up, which is jump. Bind alt to bolt. Bind space to haste. That's your, I don't know, it's double bind there for some reason. The gravity, the jump height, alpha jump excel is actually turned off on this movement, so I can actually set that to 0. Bolt base speed, bolt cooldown, bolt pitch, that's all your bolt mechanics. And then double jump set to 1 to turn it on. Your double jump impulse is 570. Your jump should be 530. It's up here for some reason. I haven't cleaned this up yet. But the point is you have physics 1, physics 2, physics 3. And if you use Notepad++ and you make a change, just like, you know, save it, like Control S, and then you go into, you don't need to leave the game. You can still be in the game, and you just press your numpads and it reads the config again, okay? So, really easy to change the physics if you guys want to test with fun physics for whatever reason, okay? And then I'm working on base weapons right now because I need to get this actually back to fixable, so if you guys are going to shoot each other. Yeah. I don't know what else. We have wall jumping, but I've got it turned off. But I don't know what else to tell you guys now. I showed you everything so quickly. I mean, we're just working a lot. I'll zip my game though. Let me zip it for you guys. What's the date today? I'll upload this in a second and I'll link you guys. Loser no friends. I don't have a question. I'm just a narcissist that wants to see my chat name on screen. Editing physics is, yeah, for custom games, like fun stuff, you know, and the reason you can edit physics now is because that's how I'm tweaking the gameplay mechanics. Someone give me a good place to upload this file to, and I'll do it now. Can you guys tell me a good uploader website? It's open source? No, it's not open source. Unfortunately, our C++ engine is just, yeah, our C++ engine. Trial version of WinRAR, yeah. No one plays WinRAR. I don't know why I use WinRAR. I should use something else. How does the game feel? Do you like the movement? Yeah, a lot. Dropbox.com. Do I need to sign up? Can I just, I don't want to sign up to Dropbox. There we go. mega.co.nz. Thanks. Thank you, Fanny McLovin. Let me upload this for you guys. And then you can download the latest engine. How many people are working on the game? Let me put something interesting in the background to look at while we talk. Oh God, we're quite a lot of people now. I mean, we're doing really a lot better than every week. We do a little bit better in terms of getting stuff done. Um, so I think we're still me, me the designer, Firefrog the coder, Omar the 3D modeler, Oliver the part-time 3D modeler, and Eric another designer. We're kind of at least. Oh, and Johan the concept artist. So we're about 6 people, bordering full time. I think some of us are still like part time. Um, and then we're a bunch of people outside of that, like another 10 that are, you know, 1 or 2 days a week. So we have sliding. I don't know how similar it is to tribes. I had to go back to that. What's the time frame for basic texturing? Epic, Aardvark. We actually have some. Uh, let me. Um, we have some basic art pieces that we're going to start hopefully putting in over the next 2 weeks for textures. But it's really about how they look in the engine and then what we're going to need to tweak on them. I think Omar modeled one of the wall pieces. Um, let me see. The robot's gone for animation as well. Sorry, I have to check up on Skype. Um, this is one of the pieces we're going to be working on right now. More of a CTF doorway. It's a combination of blocks and props. Um, so, and then some floor tiles that we're working on for the block system. And then we had some really ugly wall pieces sent over, but they got iterated on. Yeah, I mean, this was a sculpt, but this is way too busy and ugly. So we had a paint over on it by Johan, who's the concept artist, and so we're redoing it. But yeah, we didn't like that. Nice lamp. Cool, thanks. Uh, I'll take questions and then I can get out of here because I think you guys have seen what I've done. Where's my mega upload thing? Oh, is it done? URL? Creating a link for registered users only. Would you like to upgrade your temporary session with a free account now? Avoiding losing access. Free registration is highly recommended. Why is it? No, I don't want to register. I just want a fucking URL. Oh my god, I have to register. Shit. Why didn't I just use Dropbox? The file is only 140 meg. I mean, the game is super lightweight. I'm gonna try this. Someone else has linked me a tiny upload. Where the fuck's my file? Apparently it's working, the tiny upload. Yeah, sorry about that. I'll take some questions while we upload. Any questions? Puffin McPuffin. Where and how is the game financed? The game is financed by me. So that's how. It's a private investment of my money and time. Tiny upload is only 50 megabytes. Fuck. How many hours in all Quakes roughly? Shit, I don't know. Quake World probably like 100 hours. I missed it. Quake 2 a shit ton of hours. Quake 3 too much hours. Quake 4 way too many hours. Quake Live 200 hours, 100 hours, I don't know. But I played a lot of Quakes and Emerald tournaments. Do you have a setting for this background story? Some flavor? A little bit, but we're still kind of like ignoring that until we do other stuff. James, what's your biggest problems upcoming in the development? The biggest problems in development will probably be finances when I run out of money. So, and making sure everyone gets paid who's working on the project. But yeah. I've been working on some other stuff as well, by the way, in terms of design, but it's stuff that's like feature design, and I do want to keep that private right now, just because I don't like telling other people all my smart ideas. They're not that smart, but you know, whatever. If we were attached at the nipples, would we sleep top and bottom or side by side? I just think side by side would be fine. I don't speak Swedish now. Am I rich? Not anymore. McPoppin, is Loomy still with you guys? He's in America right now. How am I doing myself? I'm doing fine, thanks. I need a new place to upload. Like if Tiny, I'm gonna upload to like 2 places at once. Speedy share. Let's try this one. Okay, speedy share. I have to drag my file. 1 second. Speedy share. Please work. Upload. Oh, speedy share is awesome. That was way cooler than the other ones. Thank you. I want to say Moro. I'll find your name in a second once I get my chat back. Thank you, Maro, for the speedy share. Hopefully it works. Do you need me to move in and make you guys food? No, I actually have a full-time assistant that cleans every day and makes food. I don't even clean my own plates anymore. It's disgusting. I am a horrible person. I literally eat ribs and I just leave it where I ate it, and then someone has to come and pick it up and wash it. It's pretty bad. So don't ever feel sorry for me for whatever reason, you know, if I fuck up anything, because I don't deserve any sympathy. Alright. We got a link. Alright, I think that might work. Hopefully. That's the game that I'm working in right now, so you can download that. And as soon as you download it, just unzip it, and the first thing you want to do if you want to jump around is just type / I'll show you, because I'm so fucking nice. It's ridiculous. You run the game, okay, and then you press enter, then you type / map incubator is the map, and then on this map you want to press numpad 2 to set the jetpack. See that? It says jetpack enabled, numpad 2, and then that's your jetpack. And then mouse 2 is jump, mouse wheels change weapons as always, and then Volt is on V, and you can change all your settings and stuff, but you can generally just get a feel. And no, I'll finish up this map in the future. I'll put some items in there and spawn points, and then you guys can just play each other real soon. We have multiplayer as well, like ready. You just have to open your ports, but I'll organize that hopefully next week. I don't know about the items and stuff, but I haven't really finalized how I want armors to work, etc. But we'll see. But that's all you need to do. Just download, and if you want to edit the map, you just do edit incubator. You guys have seen this before, so, and then you can build just by building, shit, pressing buttons. You should figure it out. And then if you want to go to play mode, you just press F4, and it toggles you from play mode into edit mode. So there you go. But you can get an idea of what the double jump is like. So is my double jump still working? Let me see. Fizz, double jump, impulse, 570. Yeah, okay, cool. It works. Yeah, that map's frantic. It's frantic from a map creator called Swelt. Oh, is it capped at 30 kilobits a second? It's only 140 meg, so you should get it soon. Alright, I'll take some questions. Shit, are there any collections of commands? Yeah, there are. They're on our wiki, but it's down because we forgot to pay for our web hosting. I'll get commands for you guys next week, okay? So far, we're only doing PC, Linux, and Mac. Not so much right now. Alright, I'm going to use Zippy Share as well, because it doesn't have a limit on the download. Android version, yeah. I spoke to an investor recently, right? And I showed him the game. I actually showed an investor the whole game. And then his first question was, so, can we get it on mobile? And I was just like, it's not really a game for mobile. And mobile development is kind of like gambling. So, yeah. But it's okay. He doesn't understand game development, right? So, I was just like, I was like, yes, we'll put it on mobile. $6 million, please. It'll be the best mobile game you've ever had. Call it Angry Bots. Alright, let me upload the diabotical zip. Where is my diabotical zip? Starts with D. Ends in otical. Can't be that hard to find. Alright. Start upload. I'm on Zippy Share. Holy shit. Zippy Share's awesome. Fuck that Morrow guy. This website. Look how fast this is. It's just like pow, 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 pow. I mean, I do have a gigabyte internet up and down, but, Zippy Share. We like these guys. There you go. There's a Zippy Share. Yeah, Reborn GG should get put up today. There is a wiki. Let me see the wiki. There are some basic commands on the wiki for Reborn. Okay, yeah, we have some commands on here if you want to get the commands for the game. Like some basic ones, like map editing and stuff. Thank you very much for Zippy Share. Marrow, I apologize. You were equally as awesome. Yeah, I should make it a torrent. Alright. I'm going to do questions in 2 minutes time for 5 minutes when I come back. So have all your great questions while you download the map. And I'm going to... Oh, yep. Yep. So you can go to. I'll leave the wiki up. Actually, it's not that interesting to look at, but the wiki is actually made by a bunch of our community, um, and they're actually pretty awesome because they just want the game to be sick, and so they help organize stuff. And I haven't given them the new commands. I should probably talk to them more because I'm one of those developers that thinks he's just the bee's knees. But yeah, you can go here to wiki.reborn.gg. I'll talk to Advisor Zero, who's one of our wiki admins, and I'll try and give him the new commands, okay? So let me take a quick smoke and then I'll do some questions. Melon Star Leet, 2 questions. Can we see your porn folder? 2, what about a Reddit forum? Good questions. Too good. Non-related question was the majors. What are you referring to when you said you were optimistic? I mean, Arch, I'm just a nobody in Dota 2. I wouldn't know if, like, something like that was going to happen, you know? Like, it was a shock to me. I was shocked. But yeah. Alright, I'll catch you guys in a second. Yo, hey guys, welcome back. What I'll do after the show, if possible, I'll probably do a Skype call with Neepal and Advisor off stream, and I'll just help them with the commands, and maybe that would help them set up the commands for the wiki. But as I said, just to end talking about the game, and then I'll take questions just very quickly. You've probably got the game, install it, load it, run it, not a virus, potentially. The map is called incubator, type /map, press enter, and /map incubator. And then basically the physics I've been working on is the jetpack physics, which is numpad 2. And this is the one with the double jump, and you can also slide as well. But I haven't worked on slide really, so sliding's kind of a little bit broken. Because you can slide forever right now. But anyway, whatever. You can get the game and you can fill the engine for yourself again, and then you can work on that. Alright, I'll take some questions, and then for 7-10 minutes. And then we go. Let's go, question time. James, will there be an EU hub this year? We're working on trying to get an EU hub to happen. What happened to Jess? We dated. It wasn't as cool as we thought it was going to be, so we stopped dating. That was all. Question for Too Good. If a girl does with a lot of guys, she's called a slut. If a man does with a lot of, he's called gay. Your English is so confusing. I don't even know what to make with that. Too Good. Which Quake does Diabotical feel its physics gameplay the most? I made the physics outside of kind of Quake with some elements, but I guess it kind of feels a little bit like Quake 3, the jetpack, and then the last backpack kind of feels maybe a bit like Quake World, Quake CPM. Too Good. Thoughts on the whole Skyrim modern stuff? I haven't read it, to be honest, and I know that Valve love giving value. Love financially supporting people that give value. It's one of the things that I've heard in terms of you create value, so you should get paid. And so I'm not sure. I haven't read about it, and I don't know if everyone's angry. I think everyone's angry from what I've heard, but we'll see. And I think the price of the mods or the distribution was actually set not by Valve, but it was set by the owner of the company behind Skyrim. I guess that's Bethesda. So I don't really know what to make of it. I haven't looked. You can't stress how much you want this game on Linux from Soccerlud. Yeah, we're not coding for Linux right now, but we have somebody that can Linux port our game. But it will take time and money, so yeah. YOLO Zoidberg, unfortunately, you cannot be my Padawan. I have a Padawan already, and he's currently making me coffee. Yo! Where's my coffee? I already have one Padawan. And to have two, you need to be like Daniel, the pro poker player that streams on Twitch. But he's also worth 100 million. And he's got 2 full-time assistants. I've already got one, and I'm not worth 100 million, so I cannot take a second. When will the Kickstarter be? The Kickstarter will be in the summer. It was meant to be May, but I'm going to push it back a little bit to get all the art assets in so we don't look stupid. Will your game have a hold button to keep jumping? We've already got that in. You can hold to jump in our game. QU8 it. Quate it. It's just easier for some players to hold jump. You don't have to. Is Natalie still a redneck from F Spirit? Yes. Too Good. Did Scriff got fat? Scriff has always been fat. He's a fat man inside a thin man's body, just trying to get out. It's very uncomfortable for Scriff. So, Too Good. How did you think the Dota 2 majors are going to affect the tournament scene? I think it will stabilize. I think we'll have more interesting peaks of entertainment, and the majors for Dota 2 are fucking awesome. Just massive props to all the people involved in making that happen. Too Good. Are you still going to have skills still? And how about shrapnel skill? I don't know what a shrapnel skill is. You have to explain that to me, the neon. We do have skills, but we're gonna start playing with the skills like with more in detail and figure out what's actually fun and what's good for gameplay. Too good. Where is Bruno? He's in his bedroom right now. Too good. What do I do when enemy? From Mangies. What do I do when enemy? Just like defend, and then win. Have you slept with Bruno? Yep, we shared a hotel room in California. I mean, Seattle. Hi, Too Good. If a penguin was in space, would it try to swim or fly? From IHG Quaz. I don't know. I think it would try and swim. No, it would try and fly, because it would notice there's no water. It would fly. From Arjun 20, from Arj, sorry Arj. Too good. If a girl sleeps with a lot of, from Echoes, Too good. How to plan to gain momentum during the Kickstarter? I've got a lot of people willing to promote us, so we should get some momentum. I'm hoping to only ask for about $90,000, which will help us get to beta. When we get to Kickstarter, I'd consider the game pretty alpha. We've been in pre-alpha for way too long. War Weasels says, what's your chances that tomorrow's production will be delayed again? 0. We're definitely doing a show tomorrow at 8 p.m. CEST for the Face It Pro League, so make sure you tune in to the Good Studio channel. And we'll be regular this time, don't worry. It's a lazy-proof studio. At Too Good, are you only reading the red questions? Yes, I am. I don't know why. Are you in love with Bruno? Yes. I'm gonna miss Too Good. Any tips for future game developers? Networking is everything. Just find people that want to do something similar to you and find the right people for the right jobs. That's all you need to do is network. Go to conventions, go to game meetups, talk to people on Twitch game development if you want to. Just networking is everything. At Ryu versus Jakiro. Jakiro. Too good. What's your current ideas on armor, stacking or no, different levels of mitigation, a la Quake World? Yeah, good question. The answer is I have to play with it because I think that it's quite annoying, the Quake free system with the damage mitigation, which is 66% to your armor and 33 to your health. Obviously, I missed a percent, but you know what I mean. And seriously, I'm going to fire the other... Oh, wait. Yo! Johnny! Where's my coffee? I'm doing a show. I can't move. Huh? No, I need it now. I've got questions. Don't help him. Don't help him. I've got someone else in chat. YOLO Zoidberg. He wants to come here and take your job. And it just makes me look unprofessional. You know? Here I am bigging you up, and I can't even get a coffee. I'm too tired to even answer my questions right now. Like so yeah, in terms of armor, I'm gonna play with it. But yeah, it's a good question. Yellow Zoidberg, you would make my coffee faster. That's why I got angry. I shouldn't be this mean. Click and hire me. I can't do anything. Good idea. From Forski. At Too Good, do you pay Shane for Dream League, or does he just get to live in your basement? Shane is paid like via me through DreamHack. DreamHack pay me. Thank you. Is it complete with spit as well? Help. My coffee's too hot. I need... No, it's okay. Okay. Too good. Why is 6.84 not released yet? Probably because it's not done. From Huffin McHuffin. Scoper Pex. QM, have you tried Robocraft? Opinions. I've tried Robocraft. It was kind of cute. I mean, I didn't really get into it. Sorry about that whole coffee fiasco, by the way. I mean, YOLO Zoidberg, just email me your CV, okay? I'll have the other assistant read it. and then I'll have him fire himself and you can get hired. How optimistic are you that Diabotical, when it's finally released? I'm optimistic enough it will be the best FPS game for esports and hopefully appealing to non-competitive gamers as well. We'll see. Too good. Can you make Toby leave CSGO alone? I wish I could. He was not that good at casting CSGO. I listened to him. I was like, his co-commentator didn't enjoy his opinions on everything. I don't know why I've got coffee. I don't even want coffee. Do you want coffee? I don't need it. Help yourself. Anything else you want? Jesus Christ, everyone's reading me. What's your CSGO rank? Bad. I'm scrolling down now. Sorry, I need to catch up. Everyone knew it was Johnny. Help, yeah. Too good, what a nice boss you are. I'm not a nice boss. I'm scrolling down, sorry. Poor Rainforce, that's he's not really an assistant, he works here, but he's awesome. He's actually been pretty amazing, Rainforce, at helping get the studio set back up and more stuff. Too good. Is there any model out there you would try and replicate for your own game? Actually, no. I'm trying to do something a little bit different than other people with a business model. I am doing it free to play, but I think I'm doing a nicer version, and that's one of the things I want to keep private until I release it, so people don't just steal my ideas on that. Because I'm not actually that good of a game designer, but I'm pretty good at feature designing and product design when it comes to community, like what they want, you know. Too good. Didn't you say you casted 1.6 at some point and only looked at the minimap to predict teams' movements? Yes, I did, but 44, and I didn't even play CS 1.6. I just watched the minimap. And I was the best caster CS 1.6 ever had. Wasn't really. Yellow Zoidberg, you got to send in a CV to Johnny. Too good. Are you going to leave Dota 2 stuff when your game comes out? No, I'm going to stay with Dota 2, and we're going to do a lot more Dota 2 stuff. Too good. Can you explain how the studio is lazy-proof and how you had to set it up last time? Basically, Hamster, last time we had to move a lot of equipment for an hour to get things working. This time we've like fucking bolted things to the floor and made it so that studio equipment doesn't just get moved randomly and like people can't cast, or you know, the like we didn't have enough PCs as well, so we had to like move our personal PCs into the studio to be able to commentate, and now like I've got additional PCs coming, so everything's lazy proof. I mean, we're actually kind of annoyed. I'm annoyed because like lights haven't been delivered yet, and they were meant to be delivered Monday last week, so whatever. Any thought on anti-cheat system from Ints? Yeah, we do. We have thoughts on it. Too good. Has anybody really been... Has anyone really been far even as dedicated to use, even go want to do look more like? Maybe. But I think the real answer is probably 7. Too good. What would make this game better than any other similar ones? Basically just the movement mechanics, the engine, and your ability to like inject your personality into the gameplay. It's very expressive, so hopefully it's really fun. Too good. Did Bulldog actually ban Shiva? They had a band for a small part, for a small bit, but Bulldog just didn't have the stamina, and they had to disband the band. But you know, they might reband in the future. Too good. Have you settled on music genre for the game yet? No, we haven't, Ravage. But but we've got some stuff coming. I'm doing voice first. I've sent some lines to a voice actor, so we'll see. We'll get those back hopefully soon. Too Good from Rocket Muncher, good name. How are you going to get the game popular? Are you going to try and get pro players to play it? I've actually secured prize money for our first tournament when we want to do it, and it's almost as big as QuakeCon's prize money, so I don't think I'll have a problem getting the pros to play. Quit it. Too Good. Stop ignoring me, please. It's important. Please overthink the hold jump button thing. It's one of the changes Quake Live implemented that pissed people off since it lowered the skill cap so much. At least consider giving players who don't hold to jump the advantage of giving a slightly slower acceleration while holding the button, just like in VQ3. You know the hold jump button thing came from us, right? You know, like we put hold jump in and I showed it on a show and then it went into Quake Live. So you can blame me or you can blame Syncera for watching my shows. But I actually think it's okay to lower the skill cap on jumping. But, you know, maybe you can make a custom game where no one's allowed to jump unless you do a perfect rotation into jump. But I don't know, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't think jumping should be like a massive like skill cap thing. You know, it's more about where you want to go and how you achieve it, and strategy and aim, as well as, you know, the movement stuff. I've got more movement mechanics in, so if you're really fucking good at movement, you'll be really fucking better than your opponents in my game if you're playing high skilled. I didn't actually invent it. It was Faz that told me to do it. Faz was like, you should be able to hold jump. And I was like, okay. And we put it in. Oh, right. Yeah. I didn't play Zonic and Warsaw. I did play Warsaw, but I didn't know, and I didn't play Zonic. So it was Faz, and he stole it from Zonic and Warsaw, and then it was stolen by Quake Live, and now it's in Quake Live, and then we're taking it back. So we removed the credit there, but Faz told me to do it. So I was like, Faz, you're a genius. You're such a smart guy. I gave him $10,000 for that idea as well. And he stole it. Why will Clan Arena not be the first game mode? Haunter 2. I don't know. I don't know what the first game mode is. I wanted it defrag, but we seem to be getting closer to doing whatever. Yoda Zoidberg, I have many CVs. Which position am I applying for, sir? Assistant number 2. Do you code or is it all Firefrog? It's all Firefrog, Scopex. This is a really long QA. We really got to get out of here. Like, you guys can't be enjoying this. You were just staring at me, staring at you. Too Good. Didn't you say whether armors would stack or not, Cribs? Haven't decided. Too Good. Ho ho or ha ha? I think he he. But hi, you know. Too Good. When is the World of Reborn and Reborn Stone coming out? Yeah, we're working really hard on our card game right now. But it was when we first made our card game for Reborn, it was too balanced, and so we had to make a lot of stupid cards and RNG because we figured that's what people enjoy. Will there be PvE in Reborn? Yeah, we're hoping for co-op, but that's finances and time, so we'll see what we can do. Will there be turbo pads like in Crash Team Racing? We actually thought about turbo pads, but I don't know. Tomatoes are not fruits, says keep going. I'm almost done jerking it. Awesome. Are you a snazzy rebel? No. How old am I? I'm 32. Yeah, if you enjoy this Q&A, you're ruining my stream title. How many blocks high do you go if you rocket jump and then immediately double jump? I do not know, Rocket Muncher, because the rocket jump is the weapons are broken in the engine right now. Okay, so don't worry about weapons until I fix. But you probably go like 1,000,000 blocks high. Javis, Too Good. Is it sad that you're missing all the sniper references, or are you intentionally keeping that topic at the distance? I don't know what you mean. Too Good. Downloaded game. How do I start? Just click the fucking button. Just click the reborn.exe. Too Good. I miss you in the Dota 2 scene. It's okay. We're coming back, but thank you for missing me. LT smoking. Reinforce, I thought all these years he just had me muted on ISC, but he just reads over me, Bible Thump. Sorry, LT. Why are you so tall? I don't know, dude. A Malk announcer. Too good. Can I eat cheese in the game to regain ammo? It's a good idea. Yeah, I think they're pretty tired of Quake Life. And it looks pretty dated as well, even though some maps look great. Oh, thanks, Yellow Zoidberg, for holding my smoke. Just press enter, Fanny McLovin. Look, you're in the menu, right? Don't click shit. It's all smoke and mirrors. Just press enter, and then do / map. Shit, what was the map name? Incubator. There you go. And then press enter, and then you're in game. Then press numpad 2, and then jump around. Okay? You happy? I helped you. Fucking customer support, better than Valve. Too good. Look at this pic, mate. It's in game. Do I really want to? Oh, I can actually click it. Yeah. Why are you so tall? Ah, you are fucking tall, aren't you? Do this command. Try this. I think that's the command. Let me check. Sorry. You probably had the old Reborn installed or something. Yeah, do that command and set it to 40, and you'll be the correct size. Sorry. Too good. Did you see the cake baking today? Yeah, I did. Are you guys trolling me with questions? Because I feel like you're just asking questions to keep me here, but I'm not even sure. I don't have a numpad on my mini keyboard. You can rebind. You can rebind it. Let me try and remember for you. Okay, what? Now my game doesn't work. Wait. I couldn't even get entered to work. Okay, there we go. Let's do bind I. Shit. What's the command? Fuck. Won't be that. It's not execute. I don't know how to bind it right now. I forgot completely. I'm so sorry. If you don't have a numpad, I'll remember. Alright. Someone's got to call the show. One of the subs, please end the show. And then, I don't think it's exec. Maybe it is exec. Okay. It is exec. So, thank you very much, someone. Bind whatever you want to physics1, 2, or 3.cfg, okay? I don't know why I brain farted. Thank you very much, Gauze. You're very useful. Tell you what, you can have mod. Just for the sake of it. I don't know why. Who would have thought it would have been exec? Alright. If we end it. Arch has ended the show. Thank you, Arch. We're a little bit over time. We're 20 minutes over time. But yeah, there's a link to the game. We've got some updates. It's not too bad. We're doing some stuff. You know, it's okay. Making video games. Drinking coffee. And you guys can basically come back next week and we'll do another show. And I'll have more shit in game. But I'll go talk with some of the with Raven, who manages our wiki. Okay. Peace. I'm done. Thank you for watching the Amazing Reborn Show. Goodbye. See you tomorrow as well on the Good Studio channel for Dota 2. It's going to be sick.